you for watching the PDP on YouTube. This video is going to teach you how to color code lines, your cut lines especially. So what's really important is that what we tend to do is we make all these boxes and stuff and put boxes inside of boxes, and then we put font inside of boxes, and then what happens is we go to cut it and everything cuts. And we're like, why in the world is everything cutting? So I'm going to teach you a few tricks, and I'm going to kind of move fast here just so I can show you the line stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the box in which I'm going to put my stickers in. Okay? So this is just a really quick, fun, fast tutorial. So the box that I'm going to use, I want this whole entire box to cut out all the way when I'm done with it, right? So what I do is I change the line color up here at line colors, and I change it to this blue. That's what I do. That is my cut line for cutting all the way through. I call it a full cut. Okay, so then I'm going to create some boxes. We're just going to pretend here. No big deal. Do some circles. Give me 1 second. Just going to make this happen real quick. Okay, so if I want to do these, duplicate below, and then I'm going to make, let's see, I'll do, this is not how I would typically do this, but I'm going to do this. So I would do this inside this box. If I leave these line colors this color, it's going to cut them because this is my kiss cut color. This is what color it cuts when it kiss cuts. So let me show you. If you go up here to this cut on the top right and you go to advanced, don't ever use standard. Ugh. You go to advanced. You have red and you have blue. Those are the two colors that are going to cut. I put my red on top because it's my kiss cut and it goes first. So it's my kiss cut, and again I shared with my kiss cut settings earlier, but this is what they are: blade 2, speed 10, thickness 4. And then the blue color is not kiss cut, it's actually final cut. So I have it right here, set to final cut, blade 2, speed 10, thickness 13. That will cut it all the way through my sticker paper. However, I don't want this weekend part to cut, so I need to change that line color. What I most of the time do is it will be filled with a color, right? So we'll say it's green. So what I'll most of the time do is I'll either change the line color to that same color or I'll change it to transparent. Either one of them works. And then you go back up to the cut settings, and now you have green as an option. And it shows right here, it's outlined, it's going to cut, but I don't want it to. So I'm going to unselect that. And now the only things cutting are the blue line and the red line, and they're in order in which they're going to cut, and it's set to the settings at which I want to cut them. I hope that makes sense. It makes it so much easier. You don't ever have to use standard. You don't ever have to worry about trying to get it to cut right or whatever if you set your cut lines how you want them. Now, if I had this and I wanted to move this down and I wanted to move this down, let me see. I'll just show you a little trick. So say I have this and it's a huge page or whatever, and I wanted it to be a bifold. Then what I would do is I would draw a line holding the shift key down in the middle. Okay, so that line is done. I go up, select my cursor, select that line. I would go to line color, and what I do for perforation is I make my line color orange. Then I would go to the line style and I would make it these lines right here, and I don't adjust the thickness because I don't want it to print and I don't want to see it. I just want it to cut. So then I go to cut settings, and now I have orange, which is great. It needs to go in between these two because I can do a kiss cut, then a perforation cut, and then a final cut. So I need to set this to perforation. So now it's at perforation. It shows it's highlighted, so bold, so it's going to cut. So now I know what's going to cut and how it's going to cut. My perforation cut settings are blade 2, speed 10, thickness 15. So now when I print this, it will print, it's inside the registration marks. It's going to cut the red first, the orange second, and the blue last. If you have any questions or concerns about this, please let me know. Comment below if this helps you or if you have questions, and I'll get back to you. Thanks and have a great day.